For the third time, Edina kids were able to go to the polls with their parents and vote for their favorite candidates through an exciting program called Kids Voting Edina. The kids' votes are being tallied up right now, and we'll be getting the results in a matter of minutes. But first, let's take a closer look at Kids Voting Edina. Kids Voting Edina is an extension of Kids Voting Minnesota and Kids Voting USA. It's a nonpartisan, nonprofit program dedicated to promoting civic awareness among tomorrow's leaders and decision makers. It's made possible by a joint effort between Edina Public Schools, the Edina Ed Fund, the City of Edina, the Edina Community Foundation, and multiple sponsors in the business community. The program promotes the importance of voting by guiding students through the real-life process. Kids Voting Edina hopes to generate an excitement for voting and civic engagement that extends well into adulthood.
Kids are learning about the voting process. They're learning about what makes our democracy unique and special, and it's preparing them to be lifelong voters.
In the weeks leading up to the election, Edina K-9 teachers got students ready for the polls. Classrooms were buzzing with excitement from learn by doing and hands-on activities, as well as critical thinking lessons that helped teach students the democratic process.
The League of Women Voters was asked to be a co-sponsor of Kids Voting, which we were very pleased to do. What has struck me about it, number one, it's the impact on the kids, the fact that they will be more informed voters in the future. But number two, the impact that it has on their parents. When I found out that Duluth has the highest voter turnout in the nation, and that each year their voter turnout has gone up, that they have participated in kids voting, I pretty much decided this was the best program ever.
Because not everybody gets to do it.
Not everybody in the world gets to do it, and we're very fortunate to be able to vote on our kids.
Well, I think it's a great program, and it's an opportunity for all of them to be able to learn about who represents our district. And my son is taking government this year in 5th grade, and so he learned a lot about the process, and then it becomes more real and tangible for them.
Students in grades K-9 then got the chance to tag along with their parents or guardians to the adult polling sites on Election Day. Kids Voting Edina polls were set up near the adult polls, and kids made their choices using a special Kids Voting Edina ballot. Students at the Edina High School were able to vote at a special poll at the high school on the morning of Election Day.
I think it's really a great experience for them to go through the process of just filling in the circles, and only one per office, and going through the process that there are elected officials based on where you live.
After the Kids Voting Edina polls closed for the night, all of the kids' ballots were collected and brought to the high school to be counted by high school volunteers, giving Edina's older kids a totally different perspective on the voting process.
I think it's really fun. It kind of helps understand the voting process, and it kind of shows how people vote for different things. Not everyone is straight down the ballot the same party. So that's interesting, cool to know.
And now the results are in. The Edina kids have spoken, and this is what they had to say.